Expendables 4 is a horrible movie. To be honest, I knew this one was going to be awful simply because it was just a bad idea. If you're a fan of this franchise, then save your time and energy and skip this one. And when I say this one was a bad idea, I clearly mean when I had first watched the trailer, I was saying, what in the hell is this? Who was this film made for? Because it certainly wasn't for fans of the franchise. It took them 9 years for this one to finally get made, and it wasn't a return to form that a lot of people was expecting. There is so many issues I had about this one. The lack of character development, the horrible acting, the action scenes, and even the story at large was just downright underwhelming. To make matters worse, the CGI is terrible, and while I have respect for Sylvester Stallone starring this franchise, I don't respect what this film represents, and that is an embarrassment of an action movie. Overall, when it comes down to it, this is an unwatchable film in my opinion. And quite frankly, this one was a chore to sit through. This movie was so boring that I literally was waiting for it to be over after the 10-minute mark. Now, I know the Expendables 3 gets a bad reputation. Sure, the movie's underwhelming in my opinion, but it's a far better film than this one. Megan Fox and 50 Cent, definitely the weakest part of this film. Their acting brought nothing new to the table. I was wondering why these two was in the movie in the first place. Because if I remember correctly, 50 Cent, maybe he's been in an action film or two, but he's never been a big movie action star. And well, Megan Fox, she's only been in like 2 Transformer movies. Jason Statham, he was the only one in this film that really had the charisma. And actually, he did a decent job. And not just that though, but Sylvester Stallone, he's in the film only for a limited amount of time. My biggest complaint of this film was the underperformance of Iko Uwais and Tony Jaa. Both are great martial art fighters, but they are severely limited, especially Iko Uwais, considering he's playing the villain. And the only chance he has to show off his martial arts skills was that fight against Jason Statham, which I thought was an entertaining moment within this one, but honestly everything else, especially the action scenes, was dull. The whole Expendables team lacks chemistry, there's no cheesy one-liners, and not just that, they feel like Dollar General Expendables, where a film like this will end up coming out on the Sci-Fi Channel. And honestly, I had no fun from this movie. I did not have an entertaining time. And quite frankly, this one is certainly one of the worst movies I've seen this year. At the end of the day, this film is a waste of time. It doesn't do anything positive. And quite frankly, I was just satisfied when this movie finally was over. I'm giving this film a 3 out of 10. What a dumpster fire. At least I don't ever have to watch this one ever again because there's no redeeming qualities about it. What I have found out about this film though is that it has the same runtime as the Expendables 1 and 2, but those are much better movies than this train wreck of a film. When it comes down to it, I don't care about this movie. It's not exciting. It feels like a parody. And quite frankly, this one wasn't worth waiting 9 years for. And that's my review of Expendables 4. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section. And let me know what you think about this movie if you have seen it. Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying, peace out.